Hello, and welcome to Games That I Worked On, Red Faction Guerrilla, Part 2, in which I will liberate Dust. Dust I have less anecdotes about, so I'm going to try to run through it a little bit faster. Also, as you may notice, that horrible graphical problem that I was having has gone away. So, because I managed to find a fix for it. Turned out it was a bad Windows update thing messed up DirectX 10. Hang on, sorry. My side screen is... Is it making sound? No, never mind. My ground sound. Silly me. Okay. With now that Ty's graphical bug is gone, you can see a little bit better how the graphics. I think it's like the sun shafts right there. Well, under that pipe. I'm with my finger and you can't see me, so that was silly. Yeah, I was saying, in part 1 I finished the liberation of Parker Sector, starting area. Part 2, I will be doing Dust, which is a bit larger, about a little over twice as big, as Parker was. Big thing, and I don't know, a lot of anecdotes about its development, because it didn't really, there weren't a whole lot of changes to Dust once it was really testable. There's nothing particularly funny about that. I mean, it's notable things about Dust Sector are that this is when they really start opening up a whole bunch of new guerrilla activities. It's also where Marauders first start showing up in game. It's also noticeable because the building density is a little bit higher. There's spots where there are a lot more buildings in closer proximity than normal. You get in most of the rest of the game.
Find that courier and secure the information.
Like, and this mining pit here, I mean, you can see the smokestacks over there still. Pit has all these little buildings around it. That big mining buzzsaw thing. But not much. Actually, activity just popped up of the courier activity. This is one thing that they did, and maybe, obviously they popped up in Parker a little bit as well, but just sort of the semi-dynamic events, there's like they're guerrilla activities, but they pop up and they move around, and you have to like run over to them to start them before they go away. That's a kind of clever thing. And I'm closest thing to that in any other open world games that I've really played is the sort of like the Batman Arkham City crimes in progress thing, where you get the guys getting beat up that you have to go and save. You don't notice them until you have to be within a certain proximity of them where it happens. Also some new different vehicles that start showing up in Dust, like these little spider buggies. Very fun.
Try to bring it back in one piece.
Got a nice quad suspension going on. Things first, I'm gonna go over to a safe house. That rounds enough good. One thing that did change a little bit in Dust, and it's kind of a minor thing, Like this little tunnel over to this trench. This whole trench area didn't used to be here, and it used to just be a regular flat plain about on level with here. There wasn't this construction site. Keep that up here on, which is a little bit of a surprise. Added more activities. I think it was dust is where the I think a lot of people complain about the driving in this, and it's a little floaty and loosey-goosey. But one thing that does that I quite like, I don't believe I mentioned this on the part one. Oh, I ran up to this plate, I'm not sure worth trying this. But like mid-air, you can sort of realign the vehicle while it's in the air. Try to like get an even landing. Obviously, so you don't do a whole lot of, you don't catch giant air all of just it's neat that's there. Back over, wrecked cars. It occurred to me yesterday, I don't know why it never really occurred to me yet, or it didn't occur to me yesterday, it occurred to me earlier today. For some reason it never occurred to me during development or any of the other times that I've played through the game, but the Parker Liberation mission doesn't actually make any sense. I mean, Parker Liberation mission is you covering for the Red Faction as they leave Parker. That's not really liberating Parker. That seems kind of... But whatever, there are sillier plot contrivances in other games that I've worked on. Darksiders! That's the other thing that shows up in Dust is the first weaponized Red Faction vehicles with Dust. You can see in the garage here, you've got the truck with the two guns on the front. You know, Somania just like teleports between all of the save houses. Never explained.
Those drones won't stand a chance.
Oh. Really?
Glad I could help.
Go wreck some other stuff.
EDF couriers transporting weapon specs. We need that information.
No long-term threat to stability of the region. In Earth news, the
I'm gonna go head over to where some Marauders are to show the Marauders. The Marauders are kind of cool, and they're semi-dynamic, and they just like. What am I doing? Marauders, and there are going to be spoilers in this slash YouTube archive, whenever, depending on how you're watching this. It's the Marauders are later shown out to be the descendants of old Tor scientists from Red Faction 1 who went into hiding. Yeah, for some reason they are, like, protectors of Mars. Like, as an idea, as with the idea of Mars. They get pissed off at you mining stuff. So they're like preset ore deposit areas where you start mining and then Marauders just show up and come and try to kill you. Quite mean. I'm gonna find one of those ore deposits. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bombs or something. That's weird. Never done that before. Is not how I managed to get that to happen. That's not gonna happen. Yep. Oh, yeah, there we go, bang. Marauder shop. Marauders have those really awesome concussion grenades. Those are one of the two weapons that I think would be awesome if you could actually... You can't actually get for yourself. So, well, one of those two weapons you can get for yourself, but it's not something that you can buy that'll go into the weapons closet to use at will. You have to find it, and then once you use those up, then you have to try and find some more somewhere. So, I'll actually probably be able to go into one of those. But yeah, the Marauders have those concussion grenades, then vehicles and people flying. It'd be really awesome if you could use them. You can't even use them in the Ghost of the Badlands DLC, which I am not going to end up playing on as part of the series, just because frankly, I'm going to be pushing a lot of people's patience as it is, trying to get all the way through the base game, because it is a pretty long game. I lost a piece of ore. But yeah, at the end of the Badlands, it's a prequel DLC, and as part of the P version, they made it available freely too, and it was just packaged with the PC port, which was really cool. A good move on everybody's part who was responsible for making that decision, because Saints Row 2's PC port didn't get any of the Saints Row 2 DLC. Made people, kind of annoyed people. Yep. Yeah, in its prequel DLC, you play as Samanya, another spoiler, Samanya is actually a Marauder herself. We decided to leave the Marauders and side with the colonists. And it's basically the lead up to her making that decision. So I want to... Actually, I'm going to do a mission. Also, I'll open the cover for it. There are some activities that aren't available until after you do a mission. It makes a little bit of sense for this one, because so this mission is a story-driven thing where you are doing a new weapon. That's the crazy area. Occasionally get mostly lightweight cars like these, like these, sometimes the F Scout. And one of the things about Dust is I think it's one of the few sectors that can be unlocked the Liberation mission without destroying every single high-value piece of property. Hitting mission.
The EDF has confiscated every walker in Dust. The miners have turned to us for help. So we're gonna get those walkers back. Here's your objective, Mason. Break into this site, steal the walker, and get it to our truck. Don't let the miners down. With their support, we can liberate this sector.
All about the miners. Nothing to do with the fact that walkers are
Check your
crazy
map.
awesome weapons.
You get the walker. I'll bring the truck around.
So, stealth possible mission. You have to be a little different. Stealth.
Getting closer.
How's it look?
This place is crawling with EDF.
You get that walker. They won't trouble you no more. Are you there yet?
Kinda busy here.
Here we go. The big walker.
Got the walker. Where are you?
Transmitting coordinate mail. Check your map.
All the gas ones.
There you are. Now load that thing on the back of my truck. on in. We're meeting up with some friends down the road. Hold off the enemy till we get there. Hell, Mason, what's going on back there?
Don't worry about me. You just drive.
It's one of those few games where fitness is actually not fun. Because how ludicrously powerful the family are.
They're ripping us a new one. Didn't your mama teach you how to shoot?
Keep my mama out of this.
Come on, baby, hold to your
Man,
tail.
fully wrecked here.
Time to say your prayers, Mason.
That did not do well. I'm surprised I lost. Generally lose that.